my channel. My name is Jane Frances. I'm a mother of 3 twin boys and a girl. I'm a Nigerian currently residing in the UK. On this channel, I share my parenting journey, tips and tricks on how to make parenting easier. Sharing is caring, so I'm just here to share you my experiences, things that help me enjoy my parenting journey, things that help me bring out the best in my children. That's what I'm here to share with you. So, if you're tuning in for the first time, welcome. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe, and let's get started. So this is actually a reaction video. I was scrolling through my YouTube and I came across this YouTube video by Ugonma. I'll put the link of the video. I came across her unpopular opinion about living in the UK. I think she made a video and some people reacted to it. Some people made comments and she was trying to address it. So more like why she's discouraging people to come to the UK. The thing is, me myself, I think most of us back home, we have this idea about abroad, thinking everything is rosy abroad. But the truth is that life abroad is not as easy as we thought. It's actually quite stressful, very stressful. So coming abroad with that mindset of having everything at a platter of gold, and coming and things don't really seem, doesn't really look the way you expected, it's quite discouraging. So even me, I think her video came when myself, I was really thinking of, if like a person go pack back, they go back to that Nigeria self. But see, if you weigh the pros and cons, I think it's better you sit back here. So I'll give you the disadvantages, reason why it's actually very stressful in case you're making plans to come abroad, so that you have it at the back of your mind that things you should expect, so that you prepare your mind ahead of it so that you don't get disappointed. Number one is here abroad, the tax in UK, let me speak specifically for UK. The tax here is, I think, is about 40%, depending on your salary range. 40% is more of the average of an average worker, 40% of salary. So no matter how much you work, they slash 40% out of it. Is actually not encouraging. So the more you work, the more tax you pay. So it discourages people. But at the same time, whatever you get at the back, Nigerians like overworking ourselves. So if you work, I know back home, if you put in much effort, as much as you're working here in Nigeria, you're going to make it. But again, corruption and every single thing. You see, in the private school, I know back then at home, people work in a private school. After the whole month, after enslaving them, working the whole this thing, even the little 20,000 naira, 20,000 naira that they pay teachers, or all those this thing, you find they find it difficult to even release that money to you. But here, no matter how much you work, you are sure that your money, like there's a system that is working. You know that yes, if I work so and so hours, it's a choice. It's not up to you to decide, should I work or should I stay back at home? So it's a choice. But in Nigeria, you put in much effort, even the money that is supposed to come to you, it doesn't come. So has the advantage of living abroad. Then another thing is seriously, I think she said something about being depressed, and some people are saying they are being depressed. Here, there's no place like home. That is the truth. There's no place like home. You have your family, you have your friends, you have everybody around. Here, it's just few Nigerians that you come to see. The white people, cultural differences as well, it applies. So coming to start up life in a new environment, learning their culture, there's no place like home. That is just the truth. So it can be depressing sometimes, but you have to adapt. Situation don't be as it could be. You don't get choice. So if you look at it again, if you passing through the stress, okay, fine. Some people say that yes, if you come abroad is a place to come and make money, go back home and establish. Yes, it's supposed to be true if we have a government that is working. Just look at recently, even before what happened recently in Kaduna State, I think I know there was a case of a doctor in Kaduna then that despite all his money, his family was attacked and his family kidnapped and his wife killed. So imagine, you have the money but you don't have freedom, you don't have peace of mind, you can't sleep in your house and wake up. Imagine. Then another, I think there was another case I read online about a man that was earning a very high income, decided to resign. Reason being that he was attacked twice in his house. He came and reported to the police, and they, even though he had a suspect, they're supposed to investigate. They were asking him to bring Roja. Imagine, no justice. Then look at the recent one that happened. Like, okay, before even the train attack that just happened in Kaduna State, airport was being attacked. So you see, no matter how much you have in Nigeria, no matter how much you have in our country, Nigeria, it's like your safety is more important to you. Yes, here you work as hard as possible. You work, you can't have that privilege, enjoy luxury like you have in our country. You can have in Nigeria, you can have 5 cars, you can live in a mansion. Here, one thing is guaranteed, like your feeding, your basic amenities, your housing, everything. So long as you go out there to work and you can put food on the table, it's guaranteed, and you have your peace of mind. Although they still have their other small crises, but knowing that the government is actually overseeing affairs of everybody, it gives you peace of mind to go out there, come back. Your insurance, go to the, okay, talk about the transportation. You go to what am I trying to say? Okay, road safety. I think there was a time back then in Nigeria when I was traveling with my husband. We got stopped by the road safety, and they requested for, I think, license. Our license expired. So instead of following due process, they were harassing us and requesting for Roja, give them their own pocket money, old men on the street. But here you already know that if you default, there's no corner, you must pay the price. So it's kind of difficult for people from Nigeria to adapt, because we are coming from a system where things don't work, and here we are compelled to do things the right way. So it's going to be difficult for you to even try to adapt. Now, another thing you should bear in mind is if you're coming from Nigeria to the UK, especially I think there was somebody that made a comment there that she'll be coming with her family. If you're coming from, prepare your mind there, you go walk back to back. Because number one, you need to have 6 months upfront money for your accommodation. Did I talk of accommodation? If you're looking for accommodation in the UK, everything is stressful, everything is processed, everything here, you have to follow due process. It's not by who get the money or who don't get the money. You follow due process, okay, fine. Even the due process, they still do some checks which your finances is actually involved. So, but every single thing you want to do in this place, you have to learn to plan properly. If you don't plan your life abroad, you pay dearly for it. That's one thing I've learned. You must plan your life. You must plan your next thing before you go out in the morning. Check weather, check this thing, check boss, check this one, check. If not, I remember when I first came here, I and my husband went out. We didn't check the place we were going to if it was open. On reaching there, it was the first one was closed. Okay, navigate from the first place to the second place. They closed that, and they were open when we just got there. But because we didn't know all those things, before we finished with the first place. Before we got to the first place, they closed. Before we got to the second place, that was open when we came, everything were closed. Okay, fine, finally. We were standing there, still contemplating what to do. Bus we were supposed to take home, that was supposed to take us home, came, stood and was waiting for us to enter. Because we were not able to decide what we want to do. The bus left, and we had to take taxi. Like, bus was in front of us, so we did not plan well, and we paid dearly for it. So any little mistake you make abroad is it will cost you a whole lot. So before you plan moving abroad, please take your time, take your pen and paper. If you are just coming to Nigeria from Nigeria to abroad, take your pen and paper. Write down every single thing you want to do in a day. It's very important, because if you make any mistake, you will pay for it. So with that, I say thank you for watching. Bye. See you next time.